The rain in this city never stops, and neither does the corruption. For 40 years, the truth about what happened on that winter night in 1984 has been buried deep beneath layers of red tape, black marker ink, and lies. But some ghosts refuse to stay hidden. Today, the seal gets broken. Look at this box. It's been sitting in the dark corner of an archive room for decades, gathering dust, waiting for someone brave enough, or stupid enough, to slice through the evidence tape. The tape gives way with a sharp snap. The lid lifts, and 40 years of trapped history bursts into the air, clouding the room. It's enough to make you choke. With the dust comes the spill. A simple slip, a dropped mug, and cold coffee stains the desk, bleeding into the edges of the paperwork. But it can't erase what's written here. Out of the damp folders comes a single, faded photograph. A radio tower. It isn't on any public map. It shouldn't exist. Yet, here it is, standing tall in the black and white grain. You start matching the names to the dates. On one side, you dry off the evidence. On the other, you look out the window and notice you aren't alone anymore. A black sedan sits idling at the curb, its engine purring softly in the heavy downpour. They know the box has been opened. They always know. The blinds close, but the trap is already set. The sedan peels away into the fog, leaving nothing but tire tracks in the wet asphalt. Back at the desk, the real work begins. Red string loops from photograph to photograph, connecting redacted government memos, hidden bank statements, and names that have been crossed out so hard the paper is nearly torn. One specific memo catches the eye, a top-secret seal, heavily blacked out, but the embossed emblem underneath tells the whole story. It leads straight to the coast. The journey takes you out to the edge of the city, where the desolate pier meets the freezing waves. The abandoned naval warehouse looms out of the mist like a giant iron tomb. A heavy crowbar forces the rusted padlock, the metal screaming under the pressure before it finally gives way. Inside, the air is thick with the smell of salt and decay. Flashlight beams cut through the gloom, reflecting off rows of forgotten military crates, draped in thick, heavy cobwebs. This isn't just a storage unit. It's a graveyard for secrets. Suddenly, a low hum cuts through the silence. A tracking receiver in your pocket springs to life, its green light flashing faster and faster with every step forward. The signal leads directly to the floor. Hidden beneath a rotted canvas tarp is a heavy steel hatch, built into the very foundation of the concrete. It lifts with a groan, revealing a pitch-black vertical shaft, with a ladder descending into a dim, red-lit underground bunker. One foot follows the other down the rungs, but the old metal is too weak. A loud snap echoes through the shaft as a rung shatters, sending you plunging straight down into the darkness. A heavy landing on old canvas supply bags knocks the wind out of your lungs, but you're down. You're inside. The bunker hums with an eerie, ancient energy. All around, vintage reel-to-reel tape recorders are spinning in unison, their mechanical parts clicking rhythmically without a human soul in sight. A speaker on the concrete wall crackles, spitting out a distorted, static-filled voice loop from 40 years ago. It's a voice repeating a sequence of numbers over and over again. The frequency makes the dust on the floor vibrate. Approaching the central console, you wipe away decades of grime to reveal a brass plaque bolted to the metal. It reads, Project Oblivion. Then the hair on the back of your neck stands up. A shadow glides across the red-lit wall. The cold,